Moving abroad is a leap of faith. It's a mix of excitement, anticipation, and sometimes fear. If you're here watching this, maybe you've recently arrived in a new country, or perhaps you've been here for a little while, trying to find your footing. Whatever your story, I want you to know, you are not alone. I've been living in Prague for 7 years now, and I remember what it felt like when I first arrived. The unfamiliar streets, the language barriers, the loneliness that sometimes crept in during the quiet evenings or the long winter nights. And I remember feeling overwhelmed and lost at times, questioning if I'd ever truly feel at home here. But I also remember something else. Slowly, gradually, the city started to open up to me. New friendships blossomed, routines formed, and I found beauty in the simple moments. A walk in the snow-covered park, a warm coffee in a cozy cafe, shared laughter with friends. And through those moments, I learned that feeling at home in a new place is a journey, not a race. Today I want to share some of that journey with you, to offer hope, practical advice and reassurance. Because if I can do it, so can you. Let's start with the reality. Moving abroad isn't easy. It's a huge change. You might feel lonely, frustrated or overwhelmed by the differences around you. But maybe you're missing the familiar comforts of home, your family, your friends, your culture, and that's okay. It's normal to feel this way. When I first arrived, I experienced many of those feelings. I struggled with language barriers, trying to navigate daily life, feeling like an outsider. I remember one winter, walking through the snow in the park, feeling a strange mix of awe and sadness. It was beautiful, but also lonely. I questioned whether I'd ever feel truly connected here. But what I learned is that these feelings are part of the process. They're natural, and they don't define your entire process. One thing that helped me was establishing small routines, simple things, like enjoying a morning coffee, taking a walk in the park, going to the gym, or visiting my favourite cafe. These small acts create stability amidst the change. For example, I found comfort in visiting a local cafe every week where the staff knew me by name. And over time, these little interactions became a source of warmth and connection. And don't underestimate the power of nature. Prague's parks are beautiful in every season. Winter, with its snow-covered trees and quiet serenity, can be magical. And then spring brings new blooms and fresh energy. Spending time outside, even in the cold, can lift your spirits. Building a support network is crucial. It might not happen overnight, but gradually new friendships will form. Look for community groups, language exchanges, or local events. Many cities have expat communities or cultural groups. Connecting with others who understand what you're going through can be a lifeline. In my early days, I joined local meetups and language classes. It wasn't always easy, but those efforts paid off. Slowly, I found friends who became like family, sharing dinners, exploring the city. Remember, you don't have to do everything alone. Reach out, be open to new experiences, and give yourself permission to be vulnerable. Let me share a personal story, the experience of being pregnant and giving birth here in Prague. It was one of the most challenging times of my life. I was far from my family in a foreign country, navigating a new healthcare system and facing the fears that come with becoming a new parent. It wasn't easy. There were moments of doubt, exhaustion and uncertainty. But in that experience, I found strength I didn't know I had. I learned that asking for help is okay. That difficult chapter became a turning point, a reminder that even in our darkest moments, hope and resilience can carry us through. Life abroad is a journey of patience. It's about embracing the uncertainty and trusting that each day brings new opportunities for growth. Sometimes progress feels slow, You might feel like you're not making the connections you want, or that your language skills aren't improving fast enough. But small steps are still steps forward. Celebrate each victory, mastering a new phrase, finding a favourite spot, making a new friend. These small wins accumulate into a sense of belonging. Remember that even the most familiar place took time to feel like home. Be gentle with yourself, allow yourself to feel everything: joy, frustration, hope. These feelings are all part of the process. Here are a few practical tips I wish I knew when I first arrived. Learn the language, even a little. It opens doors and shows respect for your new home. Get involved locally, volunteer, join clubs, or attend cultural events. Create routines that bring you comfort, whether it's morning walks, cooking traditional dishes, or exploring new neighbourhoods. Stay connected to loved ones back home, but also allow yourself to build new relationships here. Practice self-care, rest, eat well, and do things that make you happy. And always remember, it's okay to ask for help. Support is out there in expat groups, community centres, or even online forums. So if you're feeling overwhelmed right now, know this: it does get better. The city may seem unfamiliar, but over time, it becomes your home. The loneliness you feel now can transform into meaningful connections. The challenges you face can become your greatest sources of strength. You are brave for taking this step, for daring to build a new life. And every day that passes, you're one step closer to feeling truly at home. And I believe in you.